to control vision a lot. You look for these picks, these bursty, higher risk moves. But one thing that I would say, I always do like the mid lane pressure gain to have Power People push in the wave and
Drake is alive and FlyQuest cleanly in control. Solo walked down, guaranteed it goes over to Santorin. And all Haunter can do well. Rakan, pretty much one-stop shop for starting team fights. Haunter and PoE gonna find each other. W's not gonna come down in time. He can't immune the knockups. This is gonna be first blood.
The aftermath here for Rift Trail number 2 though, as we get back to live. Far away, but can get a long-range ultimate here for Haunter.
Okay, here they're coming around. Haunter looking at it. Closer finds the knockup, dunks to the backhand side. Big immunity comes over, and they're trying to push down onto the top lane. Solo cannot live, and Turtle is pushed away. Still has Flash, has heal, has the ulti, but Golden Guardians win the first team fight. Now, they did burn 3 ultis for it, 2 still available. Can FlyQuest re-engage the 4v5? Odds are low. Santorin is flashless, but could maybe take a tunnel back out. Here comes Ignar, wants to start it off. Finds the knockup, big dive with FBI, and he gets deleted, but it is traded back 1 for 1. Here comes the re-engage, look for the stun. Feathers fly, almost gets a kill. 2 for 1 to Golden Guardians. They take that team fight. PoE, though, still wants in. As we mentioned, there's no good ways of stopping him. He'll root Huhi in place. The Taric trying to run away, cannot find the stun, and Power of Evil might just find what he's looking for. 2 versus 4, and Solo TP's in. They'll find the route onto Haunter. Does not have MR, and the chase down works. FlyQuest answer 1.
Save the dragon for now. This is probably going to be a
They get rid of the wards that FlyQuest have, and here comes Ornn. Looking now at Solo. He flashed away from the knockup, but Golden Blue Pack is over, but now it means that the rest of the squad is stuck inside the pit. Looking at the re-engage now, Haunter walks in, finds the double knockup, closer chases, can't find it. They turn back to the Drake. Is it going to be a smite fight? Not just yet. They go back towards Solo. Once again onto the Drake. Who's going to win the smite? Goes over to Santorin, but it's a 1 for 0. So far they've picked up a single kill. Golden Guardians going to look to keep Golden Glue alive, just barely does so. Triple knockup for Closer, and that means Power of Evil might have to run away. Just barely gets away. He's going to stay alive. Wild Turtle flashing over the wall, stays alive there as well. PoE nearly takes down Golden Glue, but also keeps his health bar up afloat. But now another knockup for Closer. That's going to be kill number 2. Shut down goes to Golden Glue. That means mid is under attack. That's going to be mid outer taken without issue. But 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds on the Mountain Drake coming up. Golden Guardians must be aware of that Drake spawn. They must play around it. They cannot give this away to FlyQuest.
And they even have the package. Here comes in the teleport, and we're going to see the flank play from FlyQuest.
He is in danger, pops the ulti. He's never going to get pulled back. FBI does not.
I feel like I'm going to need to look at that replay. My eyes deceive me. Was he locked up? This is great for FlyQuest. Starting up the Mountain Drake, still poking down on the Golden Guardians. 5v4.
Solo staying in the front line, finds Golden Glue. Nearly one-shots him, and Zaya does the rest. The flash forward for Wild Turtle. FBI's days are numbered. They got to run away from this one. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Now Golden Guardians in an even worse spot. It's 3 versus 5. Their health bars are low. FBI life steals away, but he's right next to LeBlanc. Here comes the health bar. It's going to disappear, and it's gone. Shutdown goes through to Power of Evil, and suddenly
true magician.
5 again. Yep, Taric respawns. Doesn't matter. Ever lose this game.
Yeah, I've heard and seen a lot of people looking at Wild Turtle, and now we've got a lot more.
Ulti burn, doesn't have a way out. Terracote's going to give the invincibility. That's a shutdown for 1. TP comes in for a bit.
9K on the Baron and counting.
Ignar goes in, can't find the knockup, won't find much of a charm. Haunter wants in, can't get anything either, and that is Haunter dropping down 1 for 0. Terracote comes down, immunes the entire squad. Is the re-engage good enough? 4v4, Solo drops. They get Turtle as well. There aren't any carries left except for the 2 of them. Santorin gets 1. Now it's back to a 3-on-3, but he is stunned. And FBI has been untouched. Will they find the knockup into Ignar? Yes, they will. Is it going to be enough? He jumps over the wall. Back in goes Power of Evil. That stun hits 2. Closer finds the slow. Can Golden Guardians chase it down? If they get these kills, the Baron is theirs. A nice juke comes in. Huhi has to be respectful. They find a slow into Ignar. They find another stun into Power of Evil. Jumps over the wall. The lance isn't going to be enough. And I don't think Golden Guardians off that damage can go for Baron. That means it's going to be a reset. Yeah, they win the fight 3-2, but can they get any more? That answer is no.
In concert. Dragon's going down.
You gotta watch out. Smite steal against Rend is difficult. I think Golden Guardian's gonna try for this one. Can they coordinate? Santorin gets the steal. A quick shield comes in, but isn't going to be enough. Closer is burning down. Golden Guardians, I can't believe they missed the Smite Ren combo, but it should look well for FlyQuest. Health bar is a bit low, but a single auto kills Closer. He's trying to get over Santorin. If he lands the Q, I think that actually kills him outright. He has to flash it to live, and FlyQuest, this is the time to push for a victory. PoE tries, gets the shutdown on Closer.
Absolutely just destroyed this game. Such good objective control for him, for FlyQuest. Not only do they have Elder Dragon and the Dragon Soul and these steals of objectives where you can go back and look at the replays. We're going to slow them down to 25%, enhance exactly what went wrong. If there's any sort of stuns on FBI or why they weren't able to combo the damage here, FlyQuest will be able to do that after the series, though, as they march forward with all of the epic buffs.
And they're ready to go. Middle inhibitor, not a problem at all. The turret drops, and if you don't fight for the turret, don't fight for the inhibitor. They're going to sit around a little bit for some wave clear, and the choke point's close enough that FlyQuest are going to back up till the next wave comes in, but top's being shepherded in. Golden Guardian should be hard-pressed to win a fight here as long as FlyQuest ready to defend. Shut down. Oh my word. PoE over the wall just completely destroys FBI. Didn't have a chance to press barrier. Didn't pop QSS. He's gone. Mid inhibitor is out. Still got a minute and a half on Baron, and FlyQuest not showing signs of stopping. A 5v4 push sounds pretty good to them. As Solo walks in the front line, a little bit of poke under that turret, a knockup, not going to mean a whole lot. Here comes the charm, attempted knockup, not yet going to get PoE, not yet going to get Golden Glue, but Closer gets the shield, so does Huhi and Golden Glue. Doesn't really matter though, it's not going to be any kills coming across. Still safe to siege. FlyQuest pushing back to the top side. That mini wave was already there. Second inhibitor, going to drop no problem. 15 seconds at FBI to respawn. Easily clear the wave away. Monster, bot lane tier 2 is completely gone. Elder Dragon's gone, Baron's gone, but they've got the gold lead, they still got the soul now. They cleared the wave, that's the best they can do, but they can't fight the champions. Ignar gets back over the wall, nicely escaped. PoE looks for poke. Golden Glue loses 1/4 of his health bar instantly. PoE can try that again every like 12 seconds, and look, it's again the same thing. Closer, chucked to half HP. Golden Glue, a bit worse for wear as well. They've got to run away from this one. Turret under fire, turret's gonna drop. Third inhibitor, a formality on this one. 30 seconds into Elder Dragon. Here comes the attempted play. Knockup gonna land on nobody. Turtle chunk low. Here comes invulnerability on the squad. Is the re-engage gonna be enough? Can Ignar be a target? He's gonna try and get away with it.
Spam ping on the Nexus turrets there, because while it takes everything you have to fend off, well, yeah, at this point I feel like they're just racking up. What's the best objective control stats that we can possibly get? We'll just get all the epic monsters. Yeah, there's another Baron coming up too. They're waiting around so that
I like
everybody
this.
can have more
I like
time
this a lot,
with it.
Kobe. Because right, the buff really lasts, what, 2.5 minutes? So
Yeah.
getting it as late as possible to maximize the buff duration. This is, like, this looks so troll, but it's so smart. All over again. This is a 2% win chance game right now, where it is theoretically possible if you find the perfect engage during a Taric ultimate and your whole squad's invulnerable. Maybe you catch Turtle for about 20 seconds. He doesn't have flash. Maybe PoE steps too far and he walks into a Taric stun that you channeled from Fog of War. But the chances are so minuscule. You need to basically one-shot the backline. And by the way, Golden Glue might just burn down and die there as well. Gets a quick shield, just stays alive. But he, you know, with the smallest bit of effort, already the fight's already over. Double inhibitor gonna go down, no problem. Minions already on the Nexus turrets. You need to somehow one-shot the backline without dying yourself, and that is almost impossible.
All right, good luck to the Golden Guardians. Here we go.
Here comes the play. Knock up on the 2, but it's the frontliners who get hit, and vulnerability gonna come in. When is the re-engage? Ignar steps up a bit too far. Closer finds a knockup, goes for the dunk. They might catch Santorin, already a 1-for-0. Stacking in the spears. FBI gonna try his very best, and maybe, just maybe they find that kill, but it's only the Guardian Angel down. It's simply a 1-for-0, and FlyQuest can keep going. It's the rest of Golden Guardians forced back. That's the kill, and a Huhi Solo grabs that one without issue. TP's come back into the map. First turret's gonna go down. Second turret's going to follow. FlyQuest in a 5v3. They're going to chase down Golden Glue. There's the rest of the kills. There's the shutdown. Santorin will not get killed either. And that is the Nexus falling. That is FlyQuest taking game 1 of the best of 5.
FlyQuest planting some trees.
Huge showing in his first split in North America. Big primary carry of Golden Guardians. They still put Hanser on tank duty as well. The Maokai comes though. They have the minion lead. The extra 3 cast minions add about 10 DPS over the top, so they take that first trade with Guardian. But here comes the first gank already. Heal for movement speed. And it's going to be Hui trying to block the shot, but FBI, can he get away? Tries to run, but Rend was already up, and they pull in Hui as well. That's
away.
With Ignar roaming up as well, Golden Glue could well be a target. No flash on Blitz, but they jump in for the slow, and it forces Golden Glue to flash. Now they find the Drowsy. They get a bit of damage in. They're going to go in on Ignar. The stun right over the top, but they've got the squad to chase it down. Ignite picks up one, and Tom Kench is still around. They might have to save him. Just barely gets around. Gets to walk away. Gets the shield. Centauran is low to burn the ulti. And that's a pull right into the front line. Who he'll save, but here comes Pantheon. They're going to try to run. He flashes for the stun. He's got so much damage here, and Centauran is once again on.
Again, this is the problem that we haven't had him camera over in a while is still there. Just if you ignore the problem, it's not going to go away. Wild Turtle and Ignar still massive lead down there. They are going to play off the bottom side. Overloaded bottom side FlyQuest champions down there. Pantheon ult used. They know that they will be able to get the trade objective. They pick up the Rift Herald, which they can cash in for some turret plays of their own in a little bit.
LCS, he's going to be nowhere near the items his opponent has. He's going to play that so defensively. Nice flash, nice Q, nice knockup, and Golden Glue has his own flash. Jumps back in. Centauran delays the tier. He chooses a more defensive build option. Finish the Roa, get the health, make sure I'm stacked up, and make sure I've got a Pantheon for the stun. Right away into Golden Glue, jumps right back in, gets killed. Now the health bar is low. They find the Q, they get the shield. Pee-wee forced jump away, had to burn the flash because the cooldown was there, but Solo has rejoined the fight. Look for Hui, rooted in place, still on the chase. He's fast, he flashes. Hui flashed the way as well. Gets the read. Have good innate escape tools. The thankful thing, though, is really only Lee Sin super threatens that. And oh, what a pull! These tools are so poor. They don't have the Jarvan from last game. They don't have Callista Terran from last game. They've got a
Meanwhile, has been getting all this solo experience, working away on that tower. And when you have Kassadin out in that side lane, getting to such a strong position, and you have the ability to reinforce that Kassadin with the Pantheon ultimate, you are looking really, really good to be dominating those side lanes.
Mid lane as well. The charge itself won't quite kill the turret, but the auto attacks afterwards most certainly will, as there's not a lot of defense. And nice hook actually pulls Shelly off the range and actually sets the weak point. I like that a lot. It turns around to fight the turret, and for the first time all series will claim a trade.
Centauran
right in the wings, in the middle of the entire enemy team. Killed 1 for 0. Hui pops a stopwatch and maybe
ridiculously low, and you really become almost like a completely different champion. And they're also being able to extend their gold lead through the safety net. And there is the possibility, of course, of them finding a beneficial play. As Closer's going to go in.
He tries, but the knockup was there for Ignar. Beautifully played by the Blitzcrank. Now a re-engage for Solo and Centauran, who he thankfully very, very tanky. But to be fair, the health bars got low. Golden Guardians landed a lot of damage there. They get some honey fruit for Closer. They've got a bit of map control. Their health bars are better. And
oh, nice hook.
Drake spawning that hook. That's going to force a flash out from Hui, but it still feels comfortable. It still feels okay. They've got some zaplings down. Yeah, there's vision for FlyQuest, but it still feels comfortable.
Oh, they're ulting in.
They even got double smite. Pantheon over the top. Double smite comes down. They grab that one, no problem. Here comes the re-engage. They're going to shut down Golden Glue. Yes, he goes down for 1. Now the re-engage. Nice stopwatch burn and Solo. Very tanky the backside. 2 for 0. Flashes out. They're going to try to live, but Power of Evil going to chase down 3 kills. And I will take 3 kills for an Ocean Drake. That seems fine for me. FlyQuest still on the chase. Pee-wee might just have the damage. Forces Closer to flash away from him. He will not be stopped.
It's going to be Baron now for FlyQuest. They lose the Dragon, but they can go straight to it. And Power of Evil picking up some kills, really flexing his muscles. They're still not even 16, but when you have Presence of Mind, you have the fully stacked Riftwalk, 800 mana, so much damage. And you're just resetting in that team fight. So he forces Closer out with no flash, no chance for him to get in there for a steal. And Power of Evil just going to be scouting it out, making sure no one is even going to come try. But FlyQuest is going to take this Baron, move massively ahead as far as the gold lead goes. And if they weren't already dominating in the side lanes off of that blue buff steal, Power of Evil hits 16. Then now we're going to have Baron buffed up minions in all 3 waves potentially here. Send out Solo and PoE to the side lanes. Have this safe 3-man squad.
They can lock him down, and as luck would have it, He happens to Rift Walk right as they shoot that ulti. He's right back in. FBI gets chomped up. PoE pops the Zonias, jumps right back out. Teleports now come in as well. Here comes a 5-on-5, and PoE will simply not be stopped. That's 2 kills picked up. Give him the 3rd, give him the 4th. The health bars are running down. Turtle grabs himself 1. There's the 4 kills picked up. And poor Golden Glue can only sit and watch as his team is already dead. FlyQuest far too far ahead to lose these fights.
Yeah, they are just crushing through. It was honestly a low chance to be able to get that pick on Power of Evil, but they wanted to try to go for something. As luck did have it, though, he was able to get away. And now Power of Evil, he could potentially dive Golden Glue here. Flash hook.
Oh, they're here. They're here. He's going to drop Q, and he is gone. A triple long-term for Power of Evil. A sub-30-minute win. You think it's going to happen. 3 respawns are in, but it's still 3 versus 5. Hanzo's 12 seconds away. Technically a Bud Light ace as they knocked down that last kill before the respawns came in. And now FlyQuest say, you know what? Let's be a little bit safe. Let's pull in Tom Kench and Closer. 2-for-1 combo. Thank you very much. Ignar pads the KDAs of his teammates, and they're on the Nexus already. Still 5 versus 3. Hanser is tanky, but not tanky enough. Add to the stats, 5-0-7 for the Kassadin. Nexus falls, and FlyQuest have a 2-0 start to this best of 5.
What a dominating game, too. Power of Evil comes
What
out.
any of it was going to be. It also means that Golden Guardians have very, very few aggressive engage tools. So in comes the Silas to steal some
To be able to try to get someone into execute range and threaten that full all in. But Turtle, you're gonna have to flash.
They found that first stun. They need to land one more auto. They flash to make it happen. That should be first blood. Yes. FlyQuest bot lane is in a pretty big world of hurt. They've got Ignar's flash and ignite, but Turtle's TP does nothing. This should turn into a double kill if they play it correctly. There's the exhaust. Turtle cannot walk away. The shield comes up for Huhi. Easy first blood, but Closer will have to flash.
That's kind of what you're dreaming about. And also, PoE, you know, is going to have some minions to pick up and be a little bit ahead there too.
Attempts to find the stun. Ignar can't find that one. Now a re-engage the bottom side. The shield is up, but it's going to be enough damage. You have to believe Closer cannot survive it. Ignar just limps away as well. Grabs the Pike ulti, but can't find a way in as PoE roots in. Still, it will be Cloud Drake picked up, and Golden Guardians grab first. So far, Herald has gone equal to what FlyQuest's answer was, which was just leaving Syndra down to the bottom 5. But they find the root, they find the stun, they find a ton of crowd control, and Wild Turtle.
Turtle, unable, as you say, to flash that ultimate. And without that fifth
and stuff, so yeah, not really worth the effort. Power of Evil still feeling very comfortable against Golden Glue. Actually burns the flash, but Pantheon is here anyway, and Golden Glue has been melted down. That is his eyes getting a little bit too big for the game state. FBI did not need to harass and pull the aggro. He thought he could go for the Pike ulti. They're once again going to go for Drake number 3. Is Centaurn willing to flash for a smite steal? This is going to be the Drake dropping very, very low. PoE over the wall, and would you believe it? Wild Turtle claims the objective. Ignar cannot find the assassination, but Golden Glue is at 5 health, and double kill comes in.
FBI forces out the heal. It will back off, but Ignar is there. He can get him.
He's dead. He's dead. The flash follow. 300
Feels so bad for Golden Guardians. Everything just went wrong for them there. Turtle stealing away that dragon, but it's
into
not.
Playoffs just barely. As 6th seed, tiebreaker day about a week ago, and you know they made it work. It have been all FlyQuest all the time. Another engage looking. Pantheon coming over the top, right above FBI. Easy kill picked up. And he burns a stopwatch. He's got reinforcements, flashes back to the team, doesn't matter. Turtle gets the kill anyway. Golden Glue forced to run, no more escape tools left on him. Finds a stun, finds a heal, shut down again. PoE, killing spree.
Get out. I think that the game would be so in Golden Guardians' favor off of that, but FlyQuest has just battled their way back out of this position. And this fight where you kind of just survive barely with all the stealth healing that, you know, Aatrox and Silas can pull off, even Olaf sometimes in those cases, because there's mages who have double spell pen on both of them. So if you don't build any MR, you could easily get and help things out. It's going to make it so difficult because FBI, you expect the ultimate to get dropped on his head.
Immunity to run wherever they want.
Yeah.
No issues whatsoever. And it's so constricting. I mean, look at that Fog of War. They've got nothing. And they've got an almost dead Olaf, who gets the ulti, barely gets the shield, nearly gets sniped. That was a close one. Can't for the knock on a Wild Turtle. Solo on a battle with Hanser. Not sure Hanser's going to win that one. Golden Glue TP's in, goes to chase down the gangplank. So 3v4 on one side, 2v1 on the other. A flash gets him away, finds a barrel chain for a slow, and Solo ults down to get away. They spent a lot of cooldowns, all 5 ultis on Golden Guardians, and they got nothing to show for it.
Not able to get anything there, and so much of this has been about the vision control. There are 3 sweepers right now on FlyQuest, plus the Umbral Glaive there, to be able to actually sweep out with a lethality item on Pike rather, also. So it's just getting so difficult because all of these champions on FlyQuest want to play from Fog, look for picks, and I think their setup has been so smart as who you're gonna have to flash out there too. When you have Pike, Syndra, LeBlanc, all of these champions, you don't need the wards as much as you need the vision denial, and they're focusing heavily on it.
Whew. Massive knockback. Golden Glue is in, finds 1 kill. Stopwatch might mean he has a second heal pretty soon. If he can get that in time, has to flash away. No root onto Closer, he'll stay alive. So something on the board at least. And Hanser feels comfortable against Solo. The Q knockup, does he have flash for the 3rd? He gets the stab in the back. 2 kills in for Golden Guardians. Maybe, just maybe, there's signs of ago, right? The one that was stolen by the Syndra combo. If that wasn't stolen by Turtle, this was Ocean's Soul claimed by Golden Guardians.
Their will on the opposing team, right? Can Golden Guardians force FlyQuest to come to them and take these 5v5?
Ignar actually forces the flash away from the FlyQuest support. 30 seconds till the Ocean Drake spawns. Golden Glue has a chance to go for resets. Ult comes in. Turtle should have to burn flash here, but how much time can he buy before it comes in? Half health on Huhi, half health on Closer. PoE right back over the wall. He's on a board, not sure he knows, might have seen it. Regardless though, they are poised to fight for this Drake. Ocean region actually better on the FlyQuest side. PoE on the back. Oh! FBI, Ignar shuts him down. 1-for-0. Centaur to the front lines. As the stun comes over the top, double kill for Ignar. And this might be all they needed. Golden Glue cannot find the stun. He cannot find the way out. A stopwatch is burned. He is running for dear life. There's the 3rd kill picked up for Wild Turtle. Kill number 4 goes to Power of Evil, and Hanser just has to run away. The hopes and dreams shattering in front of him. The Golden Guardian season all but over.
What a flank from Power of Evil. What a series from Power of Evil. He just jumps over the wall through that Maw shield. He is just gone. And what looked like a pretty good start to the fight from Golden Guardians. I mean, if they could actually get that front-to-back team fight, they would have been in an okay spot, but FlyQuest finds the angle despite being down the flash for good. They have the GA on Ignar for this coming fight, so they could even look to dive deep into that back line and trade him out for a potential kill. But Power of Evil basically already has this inhibitor dead, and the Baron power play just feels like it's starting.
It's just beginning. Still a minute and a half left on that one. Bottom inhibitor is gone. Mid and top inhibitor turrets are attackable, but a hard engage towards Turtle. Flashless Syndra is one of the few targets they have. There's not a lot of good ones, but that was one of them. It buys a little bit of time, buys a little bit of gold. However, FlyQuest still feel pretty poised to keep pushing. It's 4v5, sure, but they're up 14,000 gold and a Baron buff. They get top lane inhibitor turret now as well, and curious if they will stay for the next minute or if they will eventually take the reset. For now, mid is under attack. The engage tools for Golden Glue. He finds the stun. They find the chance to go in, but they won't get any more. It's easy to disengage. Ignar goes over the wall.
Power of Evil just does so much damage with all this AP to those towers. It feels like each auto is about 20% of a tower's health, so he is just blasting through these, able to just sort of the wall, get an auto down here or there. Hunter looking for an angle, but not quite able to find it, and they know with FBI not having ultimate, there's not really any threat of a hard engage. They want to try to go and engage on the other side, but I don't even know if they can get in range to do so, so they're just going to give up the inhib straight up and look to try to make a fight happen here in mid lane.
I think it's the best option. Give up the inhib. Try to fight a 5v4. They have to go forward. This Drake spawns in 3 seconds. Golden Guardians don't have a choice but to go for broke here. And even then, it is probably going to break them. Drake has been started. Either team kills it. That is going to be Ocean Soul. It's going to be massive regen. FlyQuest can always wait to push down mid as well. They're going to go for the play first. So Ignar is already in range. Over the top comes Pantheon. Here comes the engage. Solo flash to the side. Golden Glue finds him. Looks for the kill. Can't get it just yet. PoE exhausted, but he has burned down Huhi. 1-for-0 so far. The chase down. It's another 1-for-1 so far. Guardian Angel now forced out of the top lane. Golden Guardians will hope to find something else, but Golden Glue running low on HP finds some damage, but his health bar is so dangerously low. FBI and Closer now forced to run away. There's only 3 left alive, but there's still 4 for FlyQuest. In goes Santorum, picks up 1, looks for number 2, finds it. That's going to be nearly the ace. Only Hanser is left, and the base is absolutely gonna drop. FlyQuest gonna take the 3-0 win and advance to the next round of playoffs. Golden Guardian season has ended. We will see them in the summer, but FlyQuest cement themselves as the better team. The 3-0 victory in the postseason. Pad the stats one more time. Hanser drops down for the Bud Light ace, and the Nexus falls for a 3-0 victory to FlyQuest.
Such a good series here from FlyQuest, and no doubt left about
this time around. While there are many impressive performances, and we called out Santorin prior, it was this man in the mid lane putting up some disgusting damage per minute numbers, which only served to pad his stats of already being the highest damage output per minute in the league.
And doing it with a different look. That's LeBlanc damage numbers in game 1, 1400. That's not his Azir, which we know is nasty, and his Ori and all the control mages. That's LeBlanc popping off that hard.
And the KDAs. I mean, the KDAs are crazy. And so, yeah, you can have the LeBlanc damage just popping off, but then game 2, that's the Kassadin game. Look at that CS. The Kassadin is now hard farming, so he's playing the champions how you want them to be played out. This guy has become.
I mean, even all of those stats, right? Even the KP kill participation there, nothing below 80% across the 3 games. It kind of shows that if it's not involving him, it's probably not happening for FlyQuest, at least in this series. So masterful display of mid lane mechanics here from Power of Evil on our 3rd day of the postseason. But I do want to take a look at the bracket as we close out the day, get a holistic picture of the postseason and where all the teams stand currently. Again, up in the top bracket, we have that 1 seed against the 2 seed Cloud9 Evil Geniuses. That won't happen until Saturday of this coming weekend, which means tomorrow's matchup is our other losers bracket matchup. 100 Thieves, who got knocked down here by our 17-1 Cloud9, up against TSM, who it's been a while since we have seen play, and this is one of the teams that I think has the most question marks around coming into playoffs, because they have shown the highest highs and the lowest lows in some cases of our 6 remaining
They have
teams.
shown that, but they have something in common that all of the top 3 teams have so far, which is that they play around mid lane. Bjergsen and Dardoch can be a win condition for TSM. Same thing with Santorin PoE, Jizuke Sven.